Say a Spitfire. Whoa!
It's too big for a Spitfire.
Yeah. So these here Spitfires, and those Spitfires are all made of metal. Hurricane is made of metal, wood, and canvas. So the Hurricane part's a bit of metal, both wings. From your front up there, your nose, right down here, as far as these two air vents. So all that is made of aluminium, and then you start to see a change of structure. That is because all of it is made of wood. And then you throw over a canvas and you stitch it in place and you paint it up, you know, what the colours you want, you know, brown and green. You put your markings on, roundels on both wings and your tail sash, and then you go and paint a big target on. Looks like a target, you know, to go and aim at when you know, using a bow and arrow. Hurricane was far more easier, quicker to go and repair than what a Spitfire was, especially if the damage occurs here, where everything is made of wood. What you would do, a member of your pilot's ground crew, just such as him, get a knife out, cut the piece of damaged canvas off, saw out the pieces of wood, put new pieces of wood in, find an old piece of canvas from somewhere and stitch it on, bit of paint. That aircraft then is ready for its flight. The cockpit inside is quite detailed, but at the moment I've only just been able to go and come back once because I've been quite ill for a few years. So next few months I'm hoping to be putting more stuff inside the cockpit. The stuff inside at the present moment, at the top there, is your gun sight. You come down, you've got a full instrumentation panel full of instrumentation that would have flown an aircraft of the type in World War II. In front of that, you have the spray grip, and the gold button is your gun button. There's a pilot seating as well, and at the moment you can't see it because it's, you know, like low down. But we're just going to replace the perspex in the canopy a few weeks ago. So the next job is to go and refit a pilot's emergency door in there. Yeah. Squadron coding, your squadron codes and your machine guns were never fitted to an aircraft inside the factory because once an aircraft has been made, if you put your squadron codes on, there's only one squadron that can go and use it. If you paint it up, if you just go and paint it up and leave your squadron codes off, like station officer on say like Monday, you know, might go and phone the factory and request replacement Hurricane. So if you haven't painted your squadron codes on it, that aircraft can go to 65 Squadron, 128 Squadron or wherever. So as soon as an aircraft had landed at at an airfield, so your ground crew will get out, stencils and stencil on the actual codes. The codes for this aircraft, ZJL, is for a Hurricane that was based here at Squires Gate Airport in World War II for 2 weeks, and is credited with shooting down a German aircraft. The actual tyres and wheels on it are from a genuine Hurricane. All I need now is a genuine tail wheel replacement for it. I'll come down there and shoot it. As World War II went on, things are always improving, yeah? So you've got your 4 brand new machine guns fitted inside of each wing. However, certain marks of Hurricanes, they had the actual guns removed and fitted with 4 of these. These are cannons, and that weighs an absolute ton. And that is what it fires, a shell. Brand new machine guns, inside the wing fire those are 303 bullets, but this fires a shell, and that, to go move it, is 3 people. It's so heavy. And here on the model of the Hurricane, you can see it's got a pair of these cannons fitted in each wing. They were sent out to go and fight in Malta. They were also sent out to Africa, and that to go and fight against Rommel. And allegedly, the Germans, as soon as they went and saw Hurricanes coming over with these cannons on, they knew they was in for the chop. Yeah. The aircraft has got a number of lights all round it. The wingtip, right? The pair of wingtips have got a light on. The wingtip light on this side is green. The wingtip light on the other side is red. And you've got that one here. The back, and that which is purely white. The actual light up there on the top, it isn't a navigation light, it is a Morse code light. If your radio for whatever reason is out of order, you have a backup system inside to go and send a Morse code, because inside the cockpit you've got a Morse code key. So if you're flying home here, right, and your aircraft is damaged, you can send a Morse code message. Somebody here will pick it up and alert, the ambulance, fire engine. So like as soon as you came in to land, medical care is there, and that, and your crash crews to come and help. If you follow me around the back here. In World War II, you always had the same members of your ground crew, because you got to know your pilot, and the pilot got to go and know your ground crew as well. And also, if your ground crew works all the time on one aircraft, they got to know all its little faults, squeaks and rattles. Now your parachute, like that, was always here, right? Although it is a replica, and at the moment I've no straps for it and harness, so that sits on there, and the harness here is hanging down. Squadron bell goes, like I say, the ground crew are always sat around your aircraft waiting for you. So pilot comes up, and you've got a member of your ground crew stood here. A member of your ground crew would would go and help the pilot on with his parachute back. And then the pilot runs up here. That there is your pull down stirrup, so that's pulled down for you. And you put your right foot in there, and you see here a pair of little handholds on it. You put your right hand in there, pull yourself up, and another member of your ground crew is stood up there next to the cockpit to go and help you to go and get into the aircraft and then you just go and fasten your seat harness on and plug your radio, you know, into the back of your helmet. If you're going over water, as you would have done in the back of Britain, over the English Channel, you would have had one of these on. Would have one of these on. This is your life jacket, yeah? Every pilot has one, and you put it on, and when you bailed out and you landed in the English Channel, even if it's in a scorching hot summer, how cold do you think it'd be? Would it be warm water?
Hypothermic water.
Hypothermia. 15 minutes, they reckoned. So once your hypothermia hits in and you drift off to sleep, that's it, game over. So you fasten it up, and on your tunic you would have a whistle to attract attention, yeah? Because you can have like a British seaplane will come in, hopefully pick you up. German aircraft might as well stop and pick you up, and that. So this here is fastened up. Inside here is a pair of bellows, and you never inflated the life jacket until you landed in the water. And then to part your tube, blow into that, and it would inflate the bellows and hopefully save your life until the rescue guys get it. And everybody, the pilots and that, who used them, they used to call them a Mae West, because Mae West is a very famous actress. It was, you know, much out here, and that is why, you know, once these are inflated, they're out here. Yeah. Right. That's it. Thank you for your interest.
You understand that road, guys?
Have you got your little London there? No, that's fine. That's 8, please. That's it, I think.
Step aside, partner, it's my day.